Hi YouTube, welcome to my YouTube channel. So here I am, and I'm just gonna say it right from the get-go to just get it off my chest. I feel nervous right now. I feel nervous to be making this video, which maybe if you follow me on Instagram and you know me from there, that might seem a little bit silly because I make videos all the time and I've been making content for years, but I don't make this kind of content, at least not for social media. I speak to the camera quite often for my courses and my coaching, but I don't just do this and put it out for everybody and their mother to critique. So I'm feeling nervous right now, but I'm choosing to do this anyway, and I'm choosing to do this stream of consciousness without making any cuts to this video and just doing this and putting it out there sort of raw and real and hoping that it lands. And if it doesn't, I guess I'll learn something from it and I'll do better next time. So why am I here? Why am I making this video right here, right now? To be just quite clear, I just really feel it's on my heart to start sharing longer form content on YouTube. One of my grievances with Instagram is I feel I can't go nearly as in depth around topics or ideas that deserve to be talked about in depth on those platforms, right? Because I'm restricted to these seconds long stories or a minute or two long reels, and YouTube gives me the opportunity to talk for hours, I guess, if I wanted to, and if you wanted to sit here and watch it. And so I want to go deeper around some of these topics that are so important to me, right? Nutrition, health, mindset, pregnancy, birth, just healthful, happy, empowered living. That's my thing. Parenthood, I guess there's a lot of things. There's a lot of things that are my things that I care to talk about. So that's why I'm doing this. And why I haven't done it before was really for two reasons. One, I didn't need more to do. I have quite enough to do already. And so this is definitely adding extra, but I'm choosing to believe that it's worth my time. And reason number two, I haven't done this before, is that I'm not a video editor. I just do sort of very simple little edits in the Instagram app for my Instagram. But I have never used any sort of editing software. My husband has done that for me in the past, which I'm very grateful for. But he's quite busy and is working on his own projects. And so I just can't ask him to do any more. So I'm either not going to do this or I'm going to do it myself and figure it out along the way, and being open to sort of doing it imperfectly, with all my ums and, maybe a distraction from the baby coming through the door or who knows what. I'm going to do it, and I'm excited to do this. When I started Instagram years ago, 4.5, 5 years ago now, I really did it out of a deep sense that I had that it was a calling, which people have sort of laughed at me for that before over the years, that I had a calling for social media, but I really feel that I did. During that time, I was living in South America in a permaculture fruit village farm with Wes and many other people. And I thought I was living my dream. I was traveling. I was with the man of my dreams. I was meeting really cool people. I was learning permaculture. I was eating amazing fruit. I was in the sun every day. It was a beautiful, beautiful experience that I will always treasure. And yet, after just a few weeks there, I felt a gaping hole inside of me. Felt like something huge was missing, and I hadn't felt that way ever that I know of, not in quite that way. And so I started to pray on it and meditate on it, and the very clear answer that I got was to start sharing my life and what I had learned about health, and healing from my own experience and all the things that I'd overcome on Instagram, and to start sharing my life on Instagram. And I did not like that answer. I didn't like that answer at all. I was living in the middle of the Amazon jungle, off grid, like I said, in this permaculture farm. I had an Instagram account, but I didn't post on it. I didn't use it. I had maybe a couple hundred followers. And I didn't want to do that. I thought, no, there's another way. I want to be with people. I want to be among people. I want to touch people. That was my preferred way of living. But I couldn't escape that nagging thought that kept coming to me, which was something is missing. Something is missing profoundly. And the answer to the solving of that thing that feels missing is to post on Instagram. And I resisted this for months and months. And eventually I surrendered to my intuition. And I started posting. I started posting once a day. I committed to posting a post once a day and a few stories on Instagram. And within a year had acquired quite a few followers, and got the attention of some really cool people who invited me to come be their private chef. And I was their private chef, and maybe you know my story. If you don't and you want to hear it, I can share it. Let me know in the comments. I've shared it many times on Instagram, not here. And so I was a private chef for a few years, and I got a lot of notoriety through doing that and the people that I worked for, and I got more followers on Instagram, and I started making ebooks and courses and coaching and retreats and all the things that I do. And that's leads up to sort of where I am today, and not nearly the same just sort of gut-wrenching need to do, since I have had a nag at me that I need to start a YouTube account. And I know what it's like to resist the nag. I know that it doesn't go away, or it does, and it leaves another sort of hole when we don't follow our intuition. And so I'm committed at this point in my life to following my intuition, no matter how silly it may seem, no matter how many other things I have to do, no matter how bad I think I might be doing at this right now, no matter how many people I wonder if they're still watching this video 7 minutes in, or if I've lost everyone. Here I am, and I keep going, and I'm going to wrap this up, and I'm going to post this, and I'm just going to let it be. And I think that's a final thing I sort of want to say in this video for right now, which is, I talk to a lot of people through social media, through my community, through just life in general. And a big thing that comes up often is people's fear of not being good enough or not doing things perfectly enough, right? I'll start when fill in the blank. I will start exercising, or I'll put myself out there to meet the love of my life, or I'll start posting on social media, or I'll apply for that job, or whatever the thing is, when fill in the blank. And that when really never comes, right? Because circumstances are never ideal, and we can always find a reason for why now is not a good time. And the truth is, sometimes it isn't a very good time. Like, objectively, it is not a very good time, and it doesn't make a lot of sense. But despite all of our rationalizing and making sense of things, there, I feel, is a place within us where deeper truth resides. And call it your intuition, call it your gut feeling, call it God, call it whatever you will. I think that is the thing that we are most meant to listen to. At least that's the thing that I'm most committed to listening to. And so I feel that right now with YouTube. And if you feel that around whatever the thing is, I would encourage you to start right now. Pause a video or end the video and go do the thing that's on your heart to do, however imperfect you feel like you look or you feel, or how much more education you think that you need, or how much better you think you need to get at editing videos, or how much more perfect you think your setup could be. I'm just sitting in my spare guest bedroom right now on the floor with the juice, right? It's not perfect. It's not perfect. But it's me, and it's me doing the thing that I feel called to do in this moment, to start doing it, and to start doing it imperfectly, and to learn as I go, trusting the process, right? Because that's what I did on Instagram, and it led to a beautiful following, a beautiful community of people who I can't imagine my life without now. And I hope some of you are here watching from Instagram, and maybe some of you are new who have come across me on YouTube. And yes, I will wrap this video up right now, but go do the thing. Go do the thing imperfectly, without all the skills, without all the knowledge, without all the whatever, and just do the dang thing. Just like me right now. I'm doing it. I'm doing it with you imperfectly. And that's where we are. Okay, the really last final thing I'll say is, so here I am making long videos. What do you guys want to hear me talk about? I can make vlog style videos. I can make all different types of things, but I think I feel most right now as I'm getting my feet wet with these longer form videos is to just kind of sit down and talk to you. And so if you have anything you'd like me to go deeper around that you've been wondering about for a while, or you'd like to hear my perspective on something, or my story behind something, or whatever the thing is, I would love to hear that in the comments, what that thing is, and I will make a video on that. I'll just sit here and I'll talk about whatever it is that you would like to hear more about, and I'll be that person. If you could like, comment, subscribe to this channel, it really would mean so much to me, because I think that we're gonna do big things here together. And I say we because it is a collaboration. It's me sharing and you being here with me and supporting me and helping me have ideas and interacting, so that the messages that I have can reach more people. Because I assume if you're watching this, you think that some of the things that I share ought to be shared with more people, and it might benefit the world for people to know some more of the things that I feel are important. So please let me know below. Please subscribe, and just thank you for watching this whole 13-minute video. If you've watched it all so far, it really does mean so much. Okay, well, this is me wrapping it up imperfectly and just hitting stop, because that's how I know how to wrap this up.